Why is it when time stands still, it feels so poetic? Why is it when I breathe in and feel the breath hit my belly, sometimes it makes me want to cry out of beauty, not pain? And even if I'm crying from the depths of my pain, it's like this tender, soft touch that says, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay to be here in safety. It's okay to cry. It's okay to smile. It's okay to laugh and feel joy. It's okay to not be okay here. I think that vulnerability became a trend at some point. And it's like it's portrayed as where you've been, what you got through, but now you're okay. And I want to touch on this because I struggle with this. People come up to me, hey Allie, are you okay? Living the dream one day at a time. You know, I never want to burden anyone with my issues. And I think for the first time in my life, I've been open to saying, you know, I'm actually not doing that great. And it's okay. Because I'm human. And it's okay not to be okay. It's okay to allow yourself to feel your pain. I've held other people's pain my whole life. And what's crazy is my first instinct when I feel not okay is to hide. Hide in plain sight behind my smile. Hide behind closed doors. Isolate. You know, that's what they do to criminals. To torment and torture them. You know, an inmate who does something wrong, they isolate them. So why is it our first instinct to go isolate ourselves when we're not okay? Is it because of shame? Is it because somebody judged you before and shut you down and rejected you and dismissed it and told you to grow up, to get tough, to be grateful? I can be grateful and hold the duality of not being okay. This is the human experience that people shut down, that we're taught here, maybe in America, maybe in other countries too. It's like vulnerability is not telling your story after you're okay. It's telling it when you're not okay. It's looking at someone in the eyes and being honest about where you're at. That's not easy to do. I think that if more people lived vulnerably, it's funny, heart on your sleeve. You think that's cliche, but it's not. It's not easy to just be and allow people to see. I'm watching a bird walk on a sidewalk. What a great gift it is to just not have a care in the world about what somebody thinks about you. That's what we have been taught to consume, is to care what other people think. It's like the system is designed to keep us separate, like the lines on a map. Earth is just Earth, and yet we have this illusion of separation. Us versus them versus us, because of some lines someone put there. I think about dreams and how so many of us are given them. We ask, if we just had this, we'd feel better. and you get it, and you hold it, and you squeeze it too tight, and you break it. We aren't taught how to hold things here. We're taught to take and consume, not devour, not taste, not appreciate. What is? What is? Is. What is, is. What is. We're all expressions of source, of pigment, of color, of essence, of a certain taste. Source experiencing itself through us, as us, to expand, to learn more and more and more. I've never felt my purpose was in a career. I always felt my purpose was to be able to walk into a room and my energy makes people feel safe, seen, heard. That's intimate. When you see someone, when you see their soul, not just their skin, not just their image. I think we're so consumed here with image. We confuse it with truth. What you see isn't always true. For our eyes are limited in what they can perceive. You have to look with the heart. You have to look through the eyes of love, through the heart center, not the mind's eye. The mind is limited. The body must lead the mind. The mind wasn't designed to lead the body because the mind gets scared. And when we live from fear, we're not guided by light. And light is safe. Light is love. I think of a tree branch on a beautiful tree, and it's in the shadows. And you know when the light comes through the branches, and you just see the light on the leaves, just a little part of the tree. And that light touches that dark. And it brings it alive in the moment. It's beautiful. It's poetic. That stillness of just that piece of landscape for free. It's like kindness. It's all around us. We all have darkness and shadows. And where there is darkness, there's opportunity for light to touch. And when you allow for light to come in, and you allow yourself to receive what it is you're looking for out there, and you learn that it is within, through breaking open, through allowing yourself space and time to feel, through being honest with where you're actually at and what you're actually trying to escape. What are you running from? Why is it so hard to sit still? Why? Because we carry a lot, guys. We're human. It's part of it. No one escapes Earth without it, without pain, without devastation, without trying to get somewhere or something. That's why it's like we learn just to unlearn everything. And if we can unlearn everything, we realize that we are whole. And we always were. We were born that way, all of us. And when we die, we return to source, where we all come from. And so that's how you know we're all interconnected. I am you, You are me. We are us. Us is we. And we are all that I am is. I am light. I am love. I am everything and everyone, dressed in human skin, to experience the sensation of what it's like to be human. And we sever that ability to feel a sensation of hurt and heartache and pain because it's bad. It's scary. It's difficult. It's uncomfortable. But it's part of it. So resistance is what causes the suffering of pain. But pain is beautiful. It teaches you. It moves you. It transmutes things into ecstasy. It makes earth feel like heaven. When you can sit with your pain in the way you sit with a character in a movie when you're watching it and you're crying for them because they just lost a loved one or they just got diagnosed with cancer, and you relate and you can sympathize and you can feel their pain. But why do we run from ours the other way? Why can't we sit with ourselves? Why can we sit with others and hold them but not ourselves in the same way? Or even a stranger on a TV screen? Are we that disconnected? And if we are, how do we get reconnected to our inner spirit, to our inner child? It's okay to not be okay. It's okay to isolate, but remember, connection is where healing takes place. Connection with self, connection with source, connection with others, connection with love, connection with joy, connection with pain. When you are connected, you can tune into anything and everything you want. It's about creating safety, emotional, psychological, spiritual, physical safety. You have to create a sanctuary within your body, the temple. And anytime you need to fall apart, you have somewhere to go. You give that to yourself and you freely give it to others. It just becomes what you are. What you become becomes you. What you become becomes you. Behind closed doors too. Not just the image you show on Facebook or Instagram or YouTube or, your friends, family. Who are you behind closed doors? Are you gentle? Are you soft? I know we're all imperfect. I know we're all gonna break and fall. Maybe say something we don't mean. But can we show up with humility? Can we apologize? Take ownership and say, I'm sorry? It's not about being perfect here. It's about being present with what is. Not resisting the truth because it's hard, but letting it be and responding rather than reacting. It's a lot of us are living from trauma. It's like driving under the influence of trauma. Yeah, that's dangerous, guys. That's how we get caught up in loops and cycles, is driving under the influence of trauma. You're swerving. It's hard to stay aligned when you're unhealed. And healing is not linear. And it's a lifelong journey and commitment and duty, but it's for your soul evolution. And so, right now, I'm not doing great, but I'm also doing the best I ever have in my life too, because I'm giving myself the grace to feel my pain, to break down, and on the other side of allowing myself to feel that, I feel the ecstasy of sensation of just being here in the moment. It literally it makes me cry. And maybe that's not normal. I don't know. I've never experienced this, but it's kind of like when you do things to numb yourself out, whether it's excessive shopping and spending and making yourself look the best that you can so everyone thinks that you're this great person, and chasing achievement after achievement and achieving things, and everything on paper you look amazing and perfect, but behind closed doors someone makes one negative comment to you or one thing goes wrong and you just break, you fall apart. You can have it all and have nothing. We're not taking any of this with us. So if we don't know how to enjoy what we have, then what we have doesn't matter, because all we're doing is chasing an illusion to have people think we're a good person. That chase gets old really fast. That's not fulfilling, it's temporary. And it leaves you starving. And it makes you hungry and you never get full. When you smoke weed or drink, cool, okay. But when you're doing it all the time to numb your pain, it's also numbing your joy. It's also numbing your happiness. You don't get to choose what it numbs. And so when you choose to step into being here, you're choosing to feel again. When you choose to create a safe environment for yourself to actually be as you are, with what you have, including the pain. If you want to feel joy, you have to be okay with feeling pain. If you want to feel happiness, you have to be okay with being sad. If you want to laugh, you have to be willing to cry. You don't get one without the other. That's life. That's duality. That's the deal. And so when we're all just trying to chase happiness and joy and peace, you don't just get that without the other side of it. And that's the beautiful thing. So please welcome in your pain and sit with it like you would your friend. Put your arm around it, hug it, hold it, say, I'm here for you. And let yourself breathe through it. Because that's how you transmute things. That's how you get the beauty from the pain. It all makes sense now. You sit with it and you let light come touch it. And you can feel sensations you've never felt after it. So yeah, I'm not doing great because I cry and I feel my pain and I fall apart and I break to pieces and all the fragmented parts that I forgot about, that were dormant and I didn't even know were there, that I thought were out there, that if I got there and I achieved that or I had that, I would finally be okay to breathe and feel safe and peace on this earth. I thought I could finally sit down and breathe and not be so worried up in my head. And I kept achieving everything that I went after. I got the American dream, right? The happy ever after. It's not happy ever after if you don't know how to hold a dream. It takes practice to learn how to hold things without breaking them. I go back to this. I heard it one time. You try to drink wine out of, a cup that has stuck coffee on it, you're not going to taste the purity of that wine. You're going to taste something different because the vessel that's holding it doesn't allow you to actually take in and enjoy that fine wine because that coffee gets on it. And it's like us, we get our dream, we finally got there. And then we're just empty again. And so then you buy this or get that or do this or achieve that, and the cycle begins. And it's not about the journey. It's about the destination, to get something out of it. It's about outcome. No, that's not intimate. That's not intimacy. Intimacy is just you're not there for the outcome. You're there for the experience of just experiencing what is. It's like you come alive. not because of where you're heading to, but because of where you are.